If you are hearing these words right now, do not scroll away. This is not something you found by accident, and this moment is not random. I have aligned this very second for you to receive what your soul has been silently asking for. Before you opened your eyes today, before your thoughts became heavy again, I already knew you would be here. I have been waiting for this exact moment to reach you. Because what I am about to tell you will shift something deep inside your life. Stay with me, because leaving now means missing what was meant for you. I am speaking to you not through noise, not through fear, but through truth that settles in your spirit. You have been searching for answers in places that could never hold your peace. You have been trying to understand things that were never meant for you to carry alone. I see your confusion, your silence, and the questions you never say out loud. I know the weight you hide behind your routine. I know the battles you pretend do not exist. But today, you will not walk away empty. Today you will hear what your heart has needed all along. If this video is truly meant just for you, then pause for a moment and look within yourself. Are you walking a path of truth, patience, and faith? Do you try to stay honest in your actions and believe in the higher power that guides you every day? If your answer is yes, then this message is for you. You were chosen because you are able to listen, understand, and create change. Don't overthink it. Just feel that inner voice guiding you in the right direction. Now, there's a small step you can take. If this message touched you, you can offer a little support so this inspiration can reach more people. It doesn't have to be much. You can start with just $3 or choose $5 or $10. The link is in the description. Your small contribution can bring light into someone else's life, and it can inspire you as well. Join in and be part of this journey. I have been watching you longer than you realize. I have seen every moment you thought no one noticed. Every time your voice trembled but you stayed silent, every time your heart broke but you kept moving, I was there. You may feel invisible to the world, but you have never been invisible to me. I know how tired you are. Not just physically, but deep in your spirit where exhaustion cannot be explained with words. You wake up carrying weight you cannot name, and you go to sleep hoping tomorrow will feel lighter, yet it often feels the same. But listen carefully now, because something is shifting. The burden you have been carrying was never meant to stay with you this long. You picked up responsibilities that were never yours, and you accepted pain that you did not deserve. You tried to fix everything, to hold everything together, to be strong even when you were breaking inside. But strength does not mean suffering in silence. Strength does not mean losing yourself just to keep everything else from falling apart. I did not create you to live in constant pressure and hidden pain. I created you to live in peace, even when life around you is uncertain. You have been trying to control outcomes, trying to make sense of situations that were never in your hands. And every time things did not work out, you blamed yourself. You questioned your worth. You wondered if you were not enough. But hear me clearly, you were never the problem. The situations you faced, the people who misunderstood you, the moments that broke you, they do not define your value. You are not your failures, you are not your fears. You are not the voices that told you that you are not good enough. You have allowed those voices to grow louder than my truth. And that is why you feel lost. But today, I am restoring your clarity. Today I am reminding you who you are beyond the pain. You are stronger than what tried to break you. You are more valuable than what tried to replace you. You are more loved than what tried to abandon you. I see the nights when anxiety wrapped around your chest and made it hard to breathe. I saw the moments when tears fell silently because you did not want anyone to notice. I saw how you kept showing up for others while you were slowly losing yourself. And I am telling you now, you do not have to live like this anymore. You have been holding on to things out of fear, fear of losing people, fear of being alone, fear of starting over. But what you do not realize is that holding on to what hurts you is what is draining your life. Letting go is not weakness. Letting go is trust. Trust that what is meant for you will never require you to lose yourself. You have been chasing validation from people who never had the ability to see your worth. You have been seeking approval in places that were never aligned with your purpose. And that is why you feel empty even when you give your best. But I am redirecting you now. I am removing distractions that kept you away from your true path. It may feel uncomfortable, it may feel like loss, but it is actually protection. Every delay you experienced was not rejection, it was alignment. Every closed door was not punishment, it was guidance. I know you did not understand it then, but you are beginning to see it now. You are not stuck, you are being prepared. You are not forgotten, you are being positioned. There is something greater ahead of you, but you cannot step into it while carrying everything from your past. You must release what no longer serves your growth. You must stop revisiting the pain that I have already brought you out of. You must stop doubting yourself every time something does not go your way. Your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. Your timing is not behind. Your progress is not invisible. Even when you feel like nothing is changing, I am working in ways you cannot see. There are things being arranged for you right now that will make sense very soon. There are answers already on their way to you. There are moments of peace waiting for you that will remind you why you did not give up. But you must stay present. You must trust the process even when it feels slow. You must believe that what is coming is worth the wait. Because it is. You are not alone in this. You never were, and you never will be. I know the struggles you have faced in your life, especially the ones you never speak about. I have seen how deeply you feel everything, how you carry emotions that others easily ignore. You have been strong for so long that people started believing you do not need support. But I note the truth. I know there are moments when you feel overwhelmed, when your heart feels heavy without any clear reason, and when your mind refuses to rest. You have been surrounded by situations and people that slowly drained your energy, and instead of stepping away, you stayed, hoping things would change. You believed that your patience, your kindness, and your effort would fix everything. But not everything is meant to be fixed by you. Some situations are meant to be left behind, and some people are meant to be released, no matter how much you care. You have been giving your energy to those who never valued it, offering your time to those who never respected it, and holding on to connections that only brought you pain. And in doing so, you lost parts of yourself. You started doubting your worth, questioning your decisions, and feeling responsible for things that were never your fault. But now I am guiding you to see clearly. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Not every relationship is meant to grow. Some are lessons, not lifetimes. And the sooner you understand this, the sooner you will feel peace returning to your life. You have been ignoring signs because you were afraid of facing the truth. You saw the red flags, you felt the discomfort, you sensed the imbalance, but you chose to stay because leaving felt harder than enduring. But staying in the wrong place will always cost you more than leaving ever will. You cannot heal in an environment that keeps hurting you. You cannot grow around people who refuse to understand you. And you cannot find peace while constantly trying to prove your worth to those who never see it. I am asking you now to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves access to your heart, your time, and your presence. You are allowed to set boundaries. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to walk away without explaining yourself to those who never tried to understand you in the first place. This is not selfish, this is necessary. You have spent so much time putting others before yourself that you forgot what it feels like to choose your own peace. But now, things must change. You must start recognizing what drains you and slowly step away from it. Pay attention to how people make you feel. Notice who respects you and who only comes to you when they need something. Notice who listens to you and who dismisses your feelings. These signs are not meant to confuse you. They are meant to guide you. You have also been avoiding situations that require difficult decisions. You keep delaying what you already know needs to be done. You tell yourself you will handle it later. But deep down you know that later only makes it harder. Avoidance does not protect you, it prolongs your discomfort. The longer you stay in a situation that is not right for you, the more it affects your peace, your confidence, and your future. I am not asking you to make sudden changes out of fear. I am asking you to make conscious decisions out of clarity. Take small steps if you must, but start moving in the right direction. Remove yourself from environments that constantly bring negativity. Distance yourself from people who only bring confusion and stress. Choose spaces where you feel respected, heard, and valued. Your environment shapes your mindset more than you realize. When you surround yourself with the wrong energy, it becomes difficult to think clearly, to feel stable, and to grow. But when you place yourself in the right environment, everything begins to shift. Your thoughts become lighter, your decisions become stronger, and your life begins to align with your purpose. You have been underestimating the importance of peace in your life. You thought you needed to keep everything together, to maintain every connection, to tolerate every behavior. But peace requires separation from chaos. It requires distance from what disturbs your spirit. And it requires courage to walk away from what no longer serves you. I know you fear being alone. I know you worry about what others will say. I know you hesitate because you do not want to hurt anyone. But staying in the wrong place is hurting you. And your well-being matters. Your peace matters. Your life matters. You are not responsible for carrying everyone else's emotions while neglecting your own. You are not responsible for fixing people who refuse to change. And you are not responsible for staying where you are not valued. Let this be the moment you begin choosing yourself. Not in a selfish way, but in a necessary way. Start valuing your time, your energy, and your mental peace. Stop over-explaining yourself to people who have already decided not to understand you. Stop trying to earn love that should have been given freely. Stop chasing approval from those who never appreciated you. Instead, turn your focus inward. Reconnect with yourself. Understand what you truly need, what truly matters, and what truly aligns with your growth. You have been living for others for too long. Now it is time to live in alignment with your purpose. You do not need to rush this process. You do not need to have everything figured out immediately. Just start by being honest with yourself. Acknowledge what is not working. Accept what you have been avoiding. And trust that making the right decisions will lead you to a better place. I am guiding you through this transition. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels uncertain, it is leading you towards something better. You are not losing anything valuable. You are clearing space for what truly belongs in your life. Trust this process. Trust your instincts. And most importantly, trust that you deserve a life where you feel at peace, respected, and whole. I know the pain you have carried through different phases of your life. Some of it came suddenly without warning, and some of it stayed longer than you ever expected. There were moments when everything felt like it was falling apart at once. When problems came from every direction, leaving you confused and exhausted. You tried to understand why it was happening, what you did to deserve it, and how to fix it, but the answers never seemed clear. You kept moving forward anyway. Even when your heart was heavy and your mind was overwhelmed. I saw every moment of that struggle. I saw how you kept going even when you felt like giving up. I saw how you held yourself together when everything inside you felt broken. And I want you to understand something clearly now. Your pain was never meaningless. Every difficulty you faced carried a lesson, even if you could not see it at the time. Every setback shaped your strength. Even when it felt like it was weakening you. You have experienced disappointment, where things did not turn out the way you hoped. You trusted situations, you trusted people, and sometimes that trust was not returned. That left a mark on your heart, making you more cautious, more guarded. But do not let those experiences close your heart completely. They were not meant to stop you from trusting. They were meant to teach you where your trust should be placed. You have also faced moments of failure, where your efforts did not bring the results you expected. You worked hard, you tried your best, and still things did not go as planned. That made you question your abilities and your direction. But failure is not a sign that you are not capable. It is a sign that you are learning, adjusting, and being redirected towards something better. Nothing you did with sincerity was ever wasted. It is all shaping a stronger version of you. There were also times when you felt completely alone, even when people were around you. You felt misunderstood, unheard, and disconnected. You wanted someone to truly see you, to truly understand what you were going through. But that connection felt missing. In those moments, loneliness became heavier than anything else. But you were never truly alone. I was with you in every moment of silence, every tear, every thought you could not express. And even now, I am still with you, guiding you through this phase of your life. You have carried anxiety that made simple things feel difficult. Your mind kept racing with thoughts, worrying about things that had not even happened yet. You felt restless, unable to fully relax, always expecting something to go wrong. That kind of weight is not easy to carry. But you are not meant to live in constant fear. You are not meant to feel trapped inside your own thoughts. I am guiding you toward calmness. Step by step. You do not need to solve everything at once. Start by grounding yourself in the present. Focus on what is in front of you instead of what might happen later. Your mind will slowly begin to settle when you stop feeding it constant worry. You have also experienced emotional pain that stayed with you longer than physical pain ever could. Words, actions, and situations affected you deeply, leaving memories that you still revisit. Sometimes you replay those moments, wishing things had gone differently. But holding on to those memories only keeps the pain alive. You must begin to release them, not because they did not matter, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness is not about excusing what happened. It is about freeing yourself from carrying that weight any longer. You deserve to move forward without being tied to your past. I know there were times when you lost hope. Times when you felt like nothing was changing, like your efforts were not leading anywhere. You questioned your path, your purpose, and even your own strength. But those moments did not define you. They were temporary, even if they felt endless. You are still here, still moving, still trying. And that means hope is still alive within you, even if it feels small. You do not need a perfect life to move forward. You just need the willingness to take the next step, even when it feels uncertain. Now listen carefully, because this is where change begins. Every problem you face has a path through it. You may not see the full solution immediately, but there is always a way forward. When you feel overwhelmed, break things into smaller steps. Focus on what you can control instead of what you cannot. Take action where you are able, and release what is beyond your reach. This is how clarity begins to form. When you feel lost, return to what grounds you. Find your time and space to breathe. You do not always need to push harder. Sometimes you need to pause and realign. When you feel pain from the past, remind yourself that you are no longer in that moment. You have survived it. You have grown beyond it. You are not the same person you were then. And that means you have the strength to move forward differently now. When you face uncertainty about the future, trust that not knowing everything is part of the journey. You are not meant to have every answer right now. You are meant to grow into them. Step by step, moment by moment, things will begin to make sense. Solutions will appear when you are ready to see them. Doors will open when you are prepared to walk through them. You are not being left behind. You are being guided, even when it feels unclear. And most importantly, do not lose connection with yourself. Through all the struggles, all the noise, all the expectations, you have drifted away from your own inner voice. But it is still there, quietly guiding you. Listen to it. Trust it. It will lead you toward what is right for you. You do not need to become someone else to find peace. You just need to return to who you truly are, without fear, without doubt, without the weight of everything that tried to change you. Your life is not defined by your struggles. It is defined by how you rise through them. And you are rising, even if you cannot fully see it yet. I have brought you through everything you have faced so far. And I will continue to guide you forward. But now you must learn how to protect your life, your peace, and your energy. Not everything that comes into your life is meant to stay. And not everything that feels familiar is safe for your growth. You have entered a phase where protection is not optional, it is necessary. The life ahead of you requires clarity, discipline, and awareness. Without these, you will continue to feel pulled in different directions, losing energy in places that do not deserve you. So listen carefully, because I am going to show you 3 things that will protect your life if you truly apply them. The first is to guard your mind. Your mind is where everything begins. Every decision, every reaction, every emotion starts there. And for too long you have allowed negative thoughts, doubts, and fears to settle in your mind without questioning them. You believed thoughts that were not true. You repeated words in your head that weakened you. You let fear create stories that never even happened. This is where you must become aware. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your belief. When a negative thought enters your mind, do not immediately accept it as truth. Pause and question it. Ask yourself if it is helping you grow or holding you back. Replace it with something that strengthens you, even if it feels unnatural at first. This is how your mindset begins to change. You are not powerless over your thoughts. You are the one who chooses which thoughts to keep and which to release. The second is to protect your energy by choosing your environment wisely. The people you surround yourself with, the places you spend your time in, and the situations you involve yourself in all affect your energy. If you constantly stay in environments filled with negativity, stress, and disrespect, it will slowly drain you without you even realizing it. You have already experienced this. You have felt how certain people leave you feeling exhausted, confused, or unappreciated. And yet, you stayed. But now, you must be more intentional. You must choose environments that support your growth, that bring you peace, that respect your presence. This does not mean your life will be perfect. But it means you will no longer willingly stay where you are consistently drained. Distance yourself from what weakens you and move closer to what strengthens you. This is not about isolating yourself, it is about aligning yourself. The third is to trust my timing instead of forcing your own. You have spent so much time trying to control how and when things should happen in your life. You created expectations, timelines, and outcomes in your mind. And when things did not match them, you felt frustrated and discouraged. But forcing things that are not ready will only create more stress and disappointment. There is a timing for everything. And not everything is meant to happen when you want it to. Some things require growth before they arrive. Some opportunities require preparation before they appear. And some answers require patience before they are revealed. Trusting my timing does not mean doing nothing. It means taking action where you can, while remaining patient about what you cannot control. It means understanding that delays are not always denials. Sometimes they are protection. Sometimes they are preparation. And sometimes they are redirection towards something better than what you were asking for. You have already seen moments in your life where something did not work out, and later you realized it was for the best. That is how my timing works. It may not make sense immediately, but it always serves a purpose. If you can learn to trust this, your life will feel less heavy. You will stop rushing, stop comparing, and stop feeling like you are falling behind. Because you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be for this moment in your life. Now bring all of this together. Guard your mind so negativity does not control you. Protect your energy so the wrong environments do not drain you. And trust my timing so you do not exhaust yourself trying to force what is not ready. These three things will create a foundation of strength and peace within you. They will not remove every challenge from your life, but they will change how you experience those challenges. You will feel more stable, more clear, and more in control of your direction. You will stop reacting to everything and start responding with awareness. You will stop chasing everything and start aligning with what truly belongs to you. I know change is not always easy. I know it requires effort, patience, and consistency. But you are capable of this. You have already proven your strength by surviving everything you have gone through. Now it is time to use that strength to build a life that feels right for you. A life where you are not constantly overwhelmed, not constantly doubting yourself, not constantly drained. A life where you feel grounded, clear, and at peace within yourself. And remember this, you do not have to do this perfectly. You will have moments where you fall back into old patterns. You will have days where things feel difficult again. That is part of the process. Do not let those moments discourage you. Learn from them and keep moving forward. Progress is not about perfection, it is about consistency. As long as you keep choosing growth, even in small ways, you are moving in the right direction. I am with you in every step of this journey. Even when you feel uncertain, even when you feel alone, even when you feel like nothing is changing, I am still guiding you. Trust that. Hold on to that, and continue forward with faith, because the life ahead of you holds more peace, more clarity, and more strength than what you have left behind. If this video is truly meant just for you, then pause for a moment and look within yourself. Are you walking a path of truth, patience, and faith? Do you try to stay honest in your actions and believe in the higher power that guides you every day? If your answer is yes, then this message is for you. You were chosen because you are able to listen, understand, and create change. Don't overthink it, just feel that inner voice guiding you in the right direction. Now, there's a small step you can take. If this message touched you, you can offer a little support so this inspiration can reach more people. It doesn't have to be much. You can start with just $3 or choose 5 or 10. The link is in the description. Your small contribution can bring light into someone else's life, and it can inspire you as well. Join in and be part of this journey.